Welcome, everybody. This is a guided meditation that involves movement. So ideally, you're standing up, bending slightly at the knees, and warming up the shoulders and arms, and tucking under your sacrum or tilting your pelvis slightly forward to elongate and stretch out the spine throughout these movements. In this warm-up activity, I'm inhaling as I come up and exhaling as the arms come down. And as with all meditation, I'm paying attention to the breath throughout. And as you get familiar with the movements, you can gradually do a body scan, paying attention to the body and the breath. And I do find that this increases my focus in a way that simply sitting and doing a meditation or a seated meditation or a lying down meditation can't. It's just a more intense focus that I attain, and a deeper meditation typically than I would attain simply sitting. So I'm now moving into the first movement and extending the arms just comfortably. You'll get a stretch in the forearms and you'll be exercising the shoulders and triceps. The combination of all of these 8 movements that we do touches upon all of the major muscle groups and is truly fantastic for healing the spine or any injuries you might have to the joints in the body. I began doing this after an accident that injured my back, and it helped me to recover quite quickly. Now moving into a bow and arrow movement. Moving as if you're pulling the string. And with each of these I'm doing 8 repetitions. So there are 8 exercises and 8 repetitions for each exercise. 8 apparently is a symbol of strength. The number 8 is a symbol of strength. So I'm exhaling as I extend the arm out and pull the string, and I'm inhaling as I come back in to the center of the body. Similarly with this next movement, I'm inhaling as the hands come together, and I'm exhaling as they stretch out. One of them is reaching down and one is reaching up to the sky. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And I find the more slowly I can move throughout these 8 exercises, the more effective the meditation typically is. But you can vary the pace and experiment. And I believe that all meditation should be treated as a sort of experiment. With this next movement, it's called The Cow Looks Back at the Moon. You're inhaling as the hands come forward to the center, and you're exhaling as you turn and look back. You'll go to the right 4 times and the left 4 times for a total of 8 repetitions. Next up is a side bend movement. You're stretching out the right side as you extend the right arm up, and then you're stretching out the left side. The focus is on stretching out and extending. You'll go up on one toe. So if I'm extending with my right arm, I would be typically going up onto my right foot. But you can experiment with that. Keeping the feet grounded can also work. The main thing is you should be feeling a nice stretch throughout the sides of the body. All of this, of course, is toning the body while meditating. Toning and strengthening and relaxing the nervous system. I'm now moving into a squat, exhaling as I squat down and inhaling as I raise the arms up. Exhaling down, pausing and inhaling up. This, of course, works the legs and the glutes. It improves balance. And it's one of my favorite parts of the series. Exhaling and inhaling up. You can vary the depth. The knees should feel comfortable. This is a meditation primarily. So the movement is a secondary priority. It can be very subtle and very slow. Next up is something I like to call the Bruce Lee. I'm alternating punches, but it's a type of gentle punching that involves exhaling as the arm extends, inhaling and then extending the other arm as you exhale. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And this works the triceps, the front of the shoulders, the pecs, the pectorals, chest muscles. And again, keeping a gentle bend in the knees throughout. Lastly, my favorite of them all is a sort of Wim Hof quick exhale until you have exhaled all of your breath, and then taking a nice deep inhale. And with my hands, the back of my hands, I'm gently rubbing against the kidney area. And this actually is a way of sort of increasing the blood flow, really kind of waking up and energizing yourself for the day. So this entire series could be used anytime that you need to deepen your clarity, relax, and get focused. And it's very, very rejuvenating. Again, this is done 8 times. And it's a subtle bouncing, kind of a quick bouncing that I'm doing with the legs as I exhale quickly. It feels a bit silly, but it's fantastic for the body and nervous system. I actually like doing this before any sort of weight training or exercise. And now I'm just cooling off, doing some forward shoulder rolls, rubbing the face, and I'm going to move into a standing meditation to finish off. And this is kind of like the the end of a yoga session where you really go a little bit deeper by just lying down on your mat. But instead here we're standing, imagining that we're holding a ball and that we're sitting on a ball. And you can do this for as long as you like, a few minutes, or even just for a few seconds at the end of the series. But ideally, you're trying to build up your endurance and go up to at least 5 minutes, build up to 5 minutes. At first, you'll find this can be quite difficult. So take it easy and gradually build up to 5 minutes. The knees are slightly bent and you're breathing naturally. You'll feel some heat building up, and this is where the meditation can get very deep. Give it time, and ideally, this should be done daily. I sometimes try to do this twice a day. All the best. Peace.